Hello, dear one. My name is Nanaya from Love and Freedom Life Strategies. I'm a health and life coach. We've been working our way through Psalm 23, the beautiful poem written by David, and we've been using the work of Philip Keller, A Shepherd Looks at Psalm 23. Today, we've worked our way to You Anoint My Head with Oil. Summertime for a flock is wonderful. The pasture grounds are beautiful, but it's also fly time. Bugs of various kinds can drive the sheep to distraction. Keller says sheep are especially distracted and distressed by what's called the nose fly. He says these little flies buzz about the sheep's head, attempting to deposit their eggs in the damp mucous membranes of the sheep's nose. If they are successful, the eggs will hatch in a few days and form little larvae. These little worms work their way up the sheep's nose into their head, and they burrow into the flesh and there set up an intense irritation as well as severe inflammation. For relief from this severe irritation, sheep will actually deliberately beat their heads against rocks, trees, whatever they can find. In extreme cases of severe infestation, sheep have actually been known to kill themselves in a frenzied endeavor to gain relief from this aggravation. And advanced stages of infection from these flies can lead to blindness. Because of this, when these nose flies begin to hover around the flock, some sheep start freaking out preemptively. They become frenzied. They become frantic with fear and panic in their attempt to escape their tormentors. Only the most alert care and attention from the shepherd can forestall this terrible consequence of fly time. The shepherd, ever watchful, the good shepherd, ever watchful, notices the very first signs that the nose fly has arrived, and right away takes action to apply an antidote to their heads. Keller says, I always prefer to use a homemade remedy composed of linseed oil, sulfur, and tar, which was smeared over the sheep's nose and head as a protection against nose flies. And then what a transformation. What an incredible transformation this would make among the sheep, he says. Once the oil had been applied to the sheep's head, there was an immediate change in behavior. Gone was the aggravation, gone the frenzy, gone the irritability and the restlessness. Instead, the sheep would start to feed quietly again, then soon lie down in peaceful contentment. Can you hear yourself in this? I certainly can. The frenzy, the panic, the irritability, the preemptive fear of what is to come or what I fear is to come. And then the antidote applied. You anoint my head with oil. The words of David, the psalmist, who spent so much time with sheep and certainly would have cared for his flocks in this way. You watch. You're watching me. You see when I start to become irritated, frenzied, anxious. You see the first signs. And if I'm open to it, you anoint my head with oil. Ever since I learned about this idea, that helped me understand better what David's talking about in Psalm 23 here. This has been an ongoing prayer of mine. Shepherd, Spirit, anoint my head with oil. I need your soothing. I need you to even out the rough edges, to bring peace in place of panic, to bring calm and quiet and thoughtfulness in place of frenzied irritation. Shepherd, Spirit, anoint our heads with oil. You anoint my head with oil. My cup overflows. The shepherd offers a life of abundance. Surely goodness and love, surely goodness and mercy will follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. A sheep that is under the care of this good shepherd is not looking for another place, is not looking for another home, is not looking for greener pasture. A sheep within this shepherd's care understands that she is in the very best of hands, that no matter what is happening around her, she is lovingly watched and cared for, that her path before her has been prepared, and in fact, that her back is being watched and guarded. A sheep within this shepherd's care can reassure himself, can reassure herself that they are under sound, sympathetic, and intelligent care, and they want for nothing. Surely goodness and love will follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. These sheep know that goodness and mercy is what they are going to receive from the expert and loving hands of their shepherd. May your heart understand and know this deeply today. No matter what is going on around you, the circumstances, no matter what the pain and the struggle in your life, that you are being tended to, that you are seen, that you are known, that not a single irritation goes unnoticed, and that your shepherd wants to actively intervene. Use what you have learned from this poem, from Psalm 23. Use it as your prayers. Good shepherd, your reputation is linked to how well I am doing in life. Be jealous for your reputation in my life. I need to see you come through for me. Good shepherd, anoint my head with oil. Good shepherd, let me see how you have gone before me and prepared the way. Right now it doesn't feel that way at all. Open my eyes so I can see it. And for how you are following me with goodness and mercy, protecting me. You are my rear guard. Good shepherd, let me experience your presence today. The presence of a companion so great, so good and kind and tender, that by your very presence I have no fear. I am assured that there is nothing to fear. Use the truths that you've learned from this poem. Use them as prayers. Use them as comfort and soothing. Use them to give you strength. Thank you so much for walking this journey with me through Psalm 23. Let's continue to learn and grow and practice together. Peace to you today.